Hello and welcome back to the Nexus Gaming Series. We are in Storm Division playoffs, and tonight we have Anti-Clown Association, our number 2 seed, taking on Fun Sappers, the number 3 seed, in our first round of the double knockout playoffs. I am the Crushinator. I'm excited to be here today. The lobby's up, the lobby's rolling. Let's check out the map select. See what has been banned away. Garden of Terror and Sky Temple removed here by ACA. Fun Sappers taken out, Alterac Pass and Battlefield of Eternity. And we're going to start things off on Volskaya Foundry, as chosen by Fun Sappers here for game number 1. Let's get into the draft. Draft is up. The draft is here. Game number 1 is underway. Still a best of 5 here in the playoffs as it was in the regular season. Nothing too crazy going on there. The only major change here is that the high seed automatically wins the pregame coin flip. Such is the prize of being the higher seed. But at this point in the playoffs, nobody is getting knocked out for losing today. The winner will move on to the winners finals here in our double knockout bracket. The loser will go on to face the number 6 seed? No, the number 5 seed, Performance Enhancing Gems, next week. Hope you're all having an excellent day. Hope you've all had an excellent week so far. If you're headed to Miami next week, I hope you're excited. I'll be there myself. So I'll finally get to be at a live Heroes event, as the last, every single one of them I've tried to go to has been unexpectedly destroyed. But I have a good feeling about this one. Well, we'll see how many hurricanes block my flight path. But let's get into this one. We've got some bands coming on out. Sylvanas and Anduin banned away. Junkrat and Brightwing banned out. The ban list is getting a little bit more solidified, I'd say, here at the competitive level, as we see Vince taking Stukov first. Brightwing has definitely solidified that ban position over Lucio in the top there. Junkrat's still there as much as ever, and honestly, Anduin catching quite a number of bans just for that reliable cleanse. We'll see if Lucio does hit the board here, though, versus the Stukov. I feel like it's a little bit of a tough matchup, as you scoot on in there and end up in a silent zone, which is definitely not where Lucio wants to be. We'll see what ends up happening here for Fun Sappers as they go ahead and lock in that Johanna Hanzo. I find the scatter points here on Volskaya Foundry a little bit tough for Hanzo, so we'll see if it's still a W build coming on out from Infrared, or if maybe we see a Stormbow build. Oh, Godfilth going for the Medivh, and Kelsier goes for the Nazebo. Nazebo is one that we have seen on Volskaya Foundry because of its tendency to go past level 20 all the time. And also, the rotations between top and mid are fairly safe for Nazebo to make reliably. Right now, Anti-Clown Association definitely favoring the later game with their comp thus far. Zool going to be banned out here. Zool is a major wave clear master. Fun Sappers not wanting to have to deal with the point-and-click route. Just the general wave pressure that Zool can provide. Anti-Clown Association looking at Hanzo, looking at Johanna. I figure they might be worried about something that can dive that back line, maybe something like a Genji. Stukov can do a little bit of work there into Genji. We're going to see that Lucio ban, as once again, the constant cleanses are so potent here at this level. Fun Sappers considering their next 2 picks here. Wouldn't surprise me too much to see a Leoric, though Hogger and Blaze are up here, so those are tough to pass on. We'll see if they want to leave that off lane to the last pick. They're going to grab the Leo. Leo can be a really powerful post-level 20, and also the ability to just be a ward that can die without it being too much of a big deal is also a pretty big deal here on Volskaya as well. An early Malfurion, kind of a Weary Day special at this point, can help to control the Medivh portals and can help to counteract sort of the slow damage that Nazebo is known to put out. Anti-Clown Association going to go with a Ragnaros and a Varian. I was wondering if Fun Sappers were possibly going to grab the Ragnaros to try to counter the wave pressure, but it goes over to Yeah Boy here. And we've got that Varian to pair with the Stukov. So not a lot of potential kill threat in the early game, but once again, the scaling in the late game seems to be what Anti-Clown Association is really going for with this comp. Roger in the last pick position, going to round it out with a Lunara to try to get some damage that'll work past the shields of Medivh. Alrighty. Looking at our two comps, I feel like this one's going to go late. I feel like this is going to be a longer map here. I like the sustainability coming on out from Anti-Clown Association, but we've also got some very hard to break through line here for Fun Sappers. Here we go. Game number 1 in this playoff matchup. On the left in the blue, we have Anti-Clown Association. Kelsier is on the Nazebo, Gotfilth on Medivh, Maka is playing the Stukov, Vince on Varian, and Yeah Boy on the Ragnaros. On the right in the red, we have Fun Sappers. Roger on the Lunara. Mason Blaze is playing Leoric. Tremor on the Johanna. Infrared is playing Hanzo. And Weary Day is on the Malfurion.
Commence combat operations.
Here we go. Here we go. Stukov going for that level 1 lurking arm. Not too surprising there. Usually we see the reactive ballista spores against a dive team, which Hanzo Lunara is definitely not. It is still scatter build here for Hanzo, so he's going to use the terrain as much as possible here, despite the sort of wide open lanes that we tend to have. There's still a little bit of terrain to work with. Medivh currently sitting on 2, now 3 of those level 1 Arcane Rift stacks. As the rotations will commence. Not a lot of kill power from the pre-level 4 Varian. Tremor kind of caught by that zombie wall there, though, as Vince goes in and gets a couple of whacks. Currently sitting at 2 stacks on the scatter. Zebo going for Thing of the Deep here on level 1, looking to stack up to 100 to get the 5% spell power and get that extra range. Try to go back there and reach Hanzo and Lunara. Definitely, I think, the pick there. Want to sort of scale everything into the late game rather than just the toads or just the spiders in this sort of situation. Fun Sappers picking up a very early healing camp here on the top side, taking advantage of Varian's weakness at level 2. Left side turret going to be picked up there by Maka as the rotation comes down here for Fun Sappers. Weary Day thinking about coming around the outside here, but Yeah Boy uses the conveyor belt to go straight up the middle and avoid that gank. Meanwhile, Infrared taking a little bit of damage there. Just head on back to base and heal up. Little note for the viewers here, we've actually got an update on the Storm Division prize pool, currently up to $413 for our Storm Division victors this season. If you've got a couple of bucks, you feel like supporting some great amateur heroes of the Storm here, head on over to matcherino.com/t/StormDivisionS5, and you could be entered into the draw to win some cool NGS swag, as well as 100% of your donation going to support these players. !Matcherino if you want to see what's going on there. You get to see the live prize pool, you get to see the breakdown, and all of the information over on Matcherino. First control point getting ready to unlock here. Vince has the taunt available, going after Weary Day here. Portal is going to send everyone through. Heal Totem is dropped there by Weary Day as well, as we're going to have a full-out brawl here. There goes the turret as well. Maka in a little bit of trouble here. Is going to be caught by Tremor, but has enough of a heal with that bio kill switch to get away. Well, Ragnaros in the top lane trying to get some wave pressure along with this siege camp. Roger went for the Blossom Swell, with Tremor in a little bit of trouble there. The Zombie Wall Lurking Arm combo doing some work there versus Johanna. Yeah, Lunara did not take the PvE damage, so we'll take a little bit longer to clear that lane, but not tremendously longer. Instead, opting for a little bit more kill pressure. Oh, right over the top there. Nice reaction from Weary Day. It's going to save Infrared all their health. As the control point is starting to go back over to the side of Fun Sappers. Quite a lot of pressure on this control point. We see some teams, or in some matchups, just completely ignore this this first objective for quite a long time, but the kill pressure, look at that! Wow! Really taking advantage of the Zebo-Stukov synergy there. You get the taunt that roots them in place, you put down the zombie wall, you put down the lurking arm. That is a pretty lethal combination. It's just providing a lot more kill pressure in the early going than I expected. Very nicely executed there by ACA, and they're going to get some extra time on this objective control point A. Haka thinking about grabbing this turret here for Anti-Clown Association. As Kelsier has to go up and grab next wave. Both teams going ahead and grabbing another turret here. Be prepared for the next engagement. Fun Sappers wanting to make sure they don't fall behind in levels. Jump back onto the point here. Pretty close. We'll see how much Anti-Clown Association wants to really contest this. Ragnaros is coming up here. Looks like they don't want to give it away for free. 10s are pretty close on both sides. They might trigger in the middle of this fight. There's the zombie wall. Not going to sync up with the lurking arm that time as Mason Blaze forced to walk it on back here. Medivh Portal getting Vince back to safety, but not going to be so lucky for Yeah Boy. Was trying to trade out onto Infrared, but will go down here. Fun Sappers could be in a spot of trouble. There's the combo, and Lunara will be next to fall. As Tremor is being focused here next. Medivh Portal going to get Vince back to safety once again. The Attends are online, and they're going to flip it straight onto Kelsier here. In 2 missed, but the Dragon Arrow did hit. So a couple of ults down. Oh, taunt comes out onto Infrared. There's the zombie wall. Oh, the swipes pushed Infrared out of the zombie wall. Unfortunate there. Protector ultimately is going to go over to the side of Fun Sappers. Kelsier getting a heal there as the Protector walking its way up top. Taking a look at the heroics on both sides. Nothing too out of the ordinary. It is going to be a lava wave for Ragnaros, looking to get that macro control. And it is a Warbringer for Varian, so no shield wall here. Instead going for the extra charge cooldown. Bottom lane pressure here onto Yeah Boy. There is the Entomb, and that is going to be a pickup here for Fun Sappers and allows them to push the bottom wall with the remainder of this wave. Protector is going to be abandoned here in the top lane as the rotation comes out from ACA. Fun Sappers might have stayed a bit too long here. Vince goes for the charge and the taunt, and there is the Lurking Arms zombie wall combo. Goodbye, Weary Day. Mason Blaze in some trouble as well. There's the Haunting Spirit is actually going to go ahead and pick up that kill. Roger in trouble. That's a triple kill in the bottom lane here. Kelsier getting the last hit on all 3. I thought Fun Sappers were on the way out, but they went back in there and they absolutely paid for it. Now it's going to be Anti-Clown Association. They're jumping on this side wall as Johanna tries to stop the push here. He was finished with that level 1. There's the combo coming out onto Leoric, and Mason Blaze will fall. Unbelievable execution here. Shown again and again by Anti-Clown Association. Folks, if you're in the NGS, if you're playing and you want to try out a pretty cool combo, take some notes here. This is not one that I see an awful lot. Now a full level lead off these extra 5 kills. Looking for Leoric off the spawn, but Leo was able to get just out of range with the Lurking Arm there. Medivh gonna go... Oh, it was looking like a scout, but no invade going to be coming on through. Kelsier just pushing up the bottom structure, getting a ton of damage there. There's the portal for Medivh. Doesn't even have to leave bird form. It's a fair and balanced talent. Vid's going to be slowed there by Roger as Godfilth actually comes out of bird form and will be punished for it. Medivh gets taken down. Great timing on that Dragon Arrow. Now Vince is going to be put into the Entomb. Infrared over the top here. There's the slow coming on out. Scatter lands, and Varian falls. Fun Sappers strike back with a double kill of their own. Now they're going to grab themselves an extra turret for the trouble and try to get some siege done here in the bottom lane. Oh, that was the Zul ban, eh? I guess the cooldown's pretty similar to Charge Taunt. Okay, yeah, I can see that, dude. Understandable. That would imply that Fun Sappers knew this comp was coming. Which means they are better drafters than me, which is almost certainly what people understood beforehand. Entomb does not land there. There's the portal to get Maka on out of trouble. Leyline Seal committed by Godfilth as well. Fun Sappers creating a little bit of extra space here. Have actually caught up on experience. We'll go ahead and grab themselves another heal camp here. Next control point is unlocking in the top lane right now. See how much these teams are going to go after it. Vince coming across is going to be seen there by the Wisp in the mid. As level 16 is right on the cusp. Both sides. Tremor going to be taunted, has the Iron Skin to move away. As Roger puts a little bit of damage onto Godfilth. Yeah, boy, he's going to get hit with the Blessed Shield. They're trying to step up. Dragon Arrow hits as well. Nice protect bubble. The Scatter Arrow, unfortunately, not hitting the correct surface, but Mason Blaze comes on in with the Entomb to secure that kill. Now Kelsier in trouble. Is going to pop the Ice Block. Is it enough here? Going to be rooted, going to be Storm Mode, and will be taken down. Double kill for Fun Sappers. Really doing a great job of getting the engage, being able to follow up once these save tools have gone out. Multiple ways to engage, multiple ways to stall out a kill target here. Medivh can only save so many times. Oh, my pleasure brand. My pleasure brand flicks. Roger gonna walk it on out. There's the charge taunt. Maka keeping that silence zone down. Leoric Hanzo getting a little bit of chores done around the map here. Ragnaros having to deal with the bottom lane pressure here. So those extra kills and that extra experience have given yet a further experience lead here for Fun Sappers. This camp's gonna go over. Turret actually used there as Infrared already had one. Portal over the top. Gonna force out an Iron Skin from Johanna. The Oriconzo starting to make their way towards the top side, looking for the rest of the team. Kelsier forced off the point for a moment. Leyline is going to go ahead and hit the Lunara. Blessed Shield from Tremor is going to stall out that engage. Dragon Arrow onto 3 as Roger pops the big Blossom Swell. Portal is down, and Vince, Kelsier, and Maka are on the run. There's the Entomb, put out the wall, blocks everybody. Zebo first to fall here as Maka tries to turn it around for a kill, does get it onto the Malfurion, but there goes Stukov and Varian as well. Yeah, boy, has the protect and starts to walk it on back. 3 for 1. As now Tremor, Tremor taking a hit there. Roger wants the last hit. It's going to be Infrared, though. Lands the scatter and makes it a 4 for 1 here for Fun Sappers. Now with a 2-level lead off of those kills, they're looking to get the next Protector as Infrared sieges the top fort. Mid fort going to be sieged down by Roger and Mason Blaze. Trying to get the last forts down. Top fort will fall. Mid fort will almost certainly be next here as this minion wave is going to be out in full force. We see Fun Sappers doing a fantastic job of just getting the absolute most out of those kills. They spread themselves effectively. They're going to get this... No, the minions are going to change target. They're not going to get that mid structure just yet, but they steal the camp. They get all the structures down as we see Leo going and finishing that off. Now they've got an objective. They've almost got the level 20. Fun Sappers currently in a very, very nice position. to see Ragnaros hit that molten core there. Lava wave down the bottom lane to reduce that pressure. Leyline Seal is going to hit onto 2. Roger and Weary Day staying very safe there in the back as Mason Blaze was able to walk on out of that combo. There's the Haunting Spirit, and Leo is going to be taken down here. Kelsier gets through the portal as the next taunt comes out. Roger swiped away as the rest of the team is looking to give chase. Fun Sappers have their level 20s, but they're down 1 Leoric. Maka, ooh, almost taken down there by the Protector. As we see the portal into the back here, Weary Day in big trouble is got caught on the wrong side of that portal, and that is Malfurion to go down. Now the Protector, low on health, is going to try to retreat on back. Anti-Clown Association with the double kill. Portal on forward. Mason Blaze going to be spawning in right on top of things soon. Infrared and Tremor. Infrared is going to jump over the wall. Unstoppable popped by Tremor. Fun Sappers will get back to safety here. Anti-Clown Association, they've got 35 seconds without Malfurion. We'll see if they can create a similar amount of advantage here on the map. They grab themselves a heal camp here on the top side. Bottom fort is basically down here. Just one jar of spiders should do it. Gazebo currently well over the mark required for Vile Infection. If that is the call here, may not necessarily be the call. We'll see if that or the Haunting Spirit is going to be picked up here by Nazebo. Lava Wave 20 is here for Ragnaros. Nazebo still considering as Anti-Clown Association goes and picks up another camp here. Stukov still considering that level 20 as well. Vince trying to keep an eye on the mid here. Tremor staying out of vision. Zebo still holding. I must know. What will it be? Godfelth going to go ahead and scout all of the nearby bushes. Taunt comes out onto Johanna. Silent Zone is there, but Tremor's able to walk it on back. And it is that Vile Infection for Nazebo, amping up that hero damage here in the late game. Now this is the tough part of Volskaya Foundry. It's hard to split on this map because you've got to go so deep into enemy territory. Both teams are just going to be fighting for vision, waiting for their perfect moments to engage. They're looking at Medivh here. Portal's already down. Stun comes out as well. They get the Medivh before they're able to click on the portal. Unbelievable layering of CC there. Fun Sappers, they may have blown this wide open. There goes Varian. Kelsier is going to avoid the pull. Mason Blaze almost going down. The Haunting Wave is going to give chase, but Leo is too quick. Walking it on back, and that's a double kill here for the side of Fun Sappers, very quickly finding the fight that they were looking for. Blessed Shield Dragon Arrow stopping Medivh from escaping, but now they've got to push into this Lava Wave Ragnaros, which is really going to slow them down quite a bit. Molten Core is brought on out here. Lunara just putting that poison down, trying to get Ragnaros out of that form as quickly as possible. Fun Sappers, they currently have 15 seconds before Medivh is back. It looks like with the help of this turret tanking the keep, they're going to be able to take this down. Tremor moving on forward here. We see the Entomb come on out onto the Stukov. That is Stukov down. What a pick from Fun Sappers. Medivh portal. Yeah, boy's going to move it on forward here. Medivh cheats is going to get the stall onto 2. Zombie wall traps Infrared. Dragon Arrow's going to land onto 2, but the follow-up not in range there. So Fun Sappers, they find another pick. They nearly get picked back. And now the teams are starting to reset a little bit. Still 30 seconds on Stukov. York can head on down to the bottom lane, look for another protector here for Fun Sappers. Both teams just going ahead and getting their turret camps up. I can barely fit them on both sides of the screen. Look at that camera work. Look at that camera work. It's amazing. Right now, the double Lava Wave protocol is online here, and this is exactly The power of Ragnaros on this map, just denying any sort of wave buildup that you could get in the off lanes here. Anti-Clown Association is going to be very hard to break unless Fun Sappers can find a couple of extra kills, but it might need more than 2 to really be able to go and take the core here, as they will definitely not have any minion support as they go about it. Next Protector going to be picked up here by Fun Sappers. No contest from Anti-Clown Association. Going to see both damage dealers pop on in there. Weary Day is absolutely the target here for Anti-Clown Association. They're going to look to portal right past this Protector and pick up that kill. We're going to see Roger get out and Leoric get in. As there's the portal, Vince is waiting to go onto the backline here. There's the leyline seal onto 2. Medivh cheats, not going to get that extra target. There it is, portal into the back, but the root is ready. Weary Day going to walk it on back. A little bit of a split fight here as Maka and Godfilth actually taking a ton of damage. There's the Silent Zone. There is Stukov going down. Tremor's trying to find a way out of here. Finds the blind onto Vince as Kelsier is trying to kite away in the background. Ice block to create space. Kelsier trying to get to the portal, gets on through, but will still go down as the Protector was waiting. That's a triple kill here for Fun Sappers. Only Ragnaros and Varian remaining, and this could be moving to victory. Yeah, boy, trying to trade out onto Weary Day here. There's the root, there's the sleep. As Fun Sappers are just going to move it around with the core here. 18% on the Protector, but the core shielding is already gone. Big slam down to 66. Yeah, boy, slowed, trying to get over to Roger. This looks like it's going to be all she wrote. Silence and Tomb going to pick up that kill under Rag just before the game expires. Fun Sappers going to go up 1-0. GG. Well, a surprisingly short end to Volskaya Foundry. Sometimes those stalemates go for quite a long time, but Fun Sappers forced the issue on multiple post-20 team fights. Anti-Clown Association were ready for it, but they just couldn't quite find the picks that they needed off of those Medivh portal ins. Fun Sappers is going to go up 1-0 in the series. Let's take a look at the post-match here. See what the stats can tell us. Kelsier on Nazebo, leading the way on hero damage for Anti-Clown Association, 61,500 there. Roger on the Lunara for Fun Sappers, 76,500 hero damage there for Fun Sappers. Take a look at the talents here as we update the scoreboard and get ourselves ready for a game number 2. Once again, very cool combo here from Anti-Clown Association. Taunt into Zombie Wall into Silence. It's a long time for someone to be locked down without any abilities. Some good insight there from Dude Who Abides. Zool can absolutely take the place of Varian there. Just point and click, put down the wall, be on your way. Cool beans. All right, welcome back. We have a lobby up and ready for game number 2 here. Anti-Clown Association currently down 0-1 versus Fun Sappers in this playoff matchup. Looks like the readies are flying. Let's get over to map select real quick. To let you know, we are going to Tomb of the Spider Queen here for game number 2. Teams are on the wrong side of the lobbies. Wrong side. So I believe... Oh, this might have been a Fun Sappers pick then. Yeah, it was. Okay. Fun Sappers ended up with the map choice. Anti-Clown Association opting for the first pick. Alright, I'm glad they noticed because I didn't. Alright, we'll get started here in a moment. But for now, give you the promo screen for our Matcherino prize pool. If you want to know what your donation gets you into the draw for. And if you do that $15 or more donation, you're not just entered in to win that t-shirt, you're entered in to win all of these cool, awesome prizes. Check it out today. Exclamation mark Matcherino in the chat. Let's get into draft. All right, here we are. We're up and running. Let's do it. Tomb of the Spider Queen. Waiting for players. Aren't we all? Isn't that just the state of being in Heroes of the Storm today? Are we all not waiting for players? Profound. Hashtag deep. See if there's any alteration in the ban process here on Tomb. It's just going to be the similar Brightwing, Junkrat, Sylvanas, Anduin type business. Or if there's any offlaners that hit the ban board. Wouldn't surprise me too much to see Leoric once again here on Tomb. Is somewhat difficult to gank. Blaze and Hogger, also fan favorites on basically every map. As we see Stukov banned out by Fun Sappers. Stukov was doing a number that game. It didn't end up coming out into a win, but it was quite effective. Quite effectively played there by Maka last game. So that's going to hit the ban board first. Lunara to be banned out by Anti-Clown Association. So a little bit of a change, leaving Sylvanas up. See if it's still Brightwing. It's going to be banned out here, or if they are worried about something else coming on through for ACA. Figure it's got to be Brightwing or Lucio. Or you leave both up and you ban Johanna. Okay. Alright. Anti-Clown Association, first pick over to them. World is their oyster. Could get their favorite offlaner, they could get their favorite healer. They could grab up one of those Hanzos or one of those Sylvanas that's still available. Always got to think about what you're giving away two of when you pick your first here. We're going to grab the Blaze here. Yeah, boy. Opting for the Fire Bat. Fun Sappers. Looking across at the Blaze. See if they want to get their off-lane counter in now, or if they want to block up some of those other role power picks. I'd probably wait on the off-laner, but we'll see what they think. They're going to want that Leoric. They're going to go Anduin Leoric here. Denying an Anduin pick from Anti-Clown Association, the most straightforward save from an Entomb. So we will get our eternal matchup of Blaze versus Leo. Now Anti-Clown Association got access to a wide array of healers here. They are going to grab up that Brightwing, and that does enable Kelsier to grab the Genji. The main thing you're worried about is Genji is trying to dive into the backline when there's a Brightwing there. There are other things that can harass a Genji, but Brightwing is the foremost. It also denies a Genji bomb opportunity over to the side of Fun Sappers. So it's a multifaceted pick here from ACA. Anubarak removed here by Fun Sappers. Anti-Clown Association looking at the Anduin Leoric. Stitch is going to be removed. Stitch is definitely one of those heroes that always keeps you in the game here on Tomb. Diablo going to be picked up here by Tremor. A little tough to play Diablo into the Brightwings. You can shut down Diablo before something like the Lightning Breath activates. Still an effective hero though. As we see Roger go ahead and grab up the Sylvanas. So, Anti-Clown Association, they're looking for some damage. They're looking for a tank here. See if they want to go possibly Garrosh into this Diablo, or if they would just want to go something like a Muradin. Response. Going to be a Mei here from Vince as Gotfilth grabs the Hanzo up. Hanzo Genji going to be the damage profile from Anti-Clown Association. And Mei going to try to control that space and make Diablo's life difficult to move around in that front line. Last pick here for Infrared. A little bit of a flex. Let's see what they're thinking into this Mei. Going to be a Tychus pick. Alright, so definitely some extra range built into Anti-Clown Association's comp. But Tychus can definitely be a nice follow-up to the Diablo Anduin setup. Sylvanas is good all the time. I like this matchup. I feel like it's going to be a good one. There's a small chance here that we're into game number 2 on the left and the blue. Once again, we have Anti-Clown Association. Gotfilth is on the Hanzo, Kelsier playing Genji, Maka on the Brightwing, Vince on Mei, and Yeah Boy is on the Blaze. On the right and the red, Fun Sappers. Weary Day is on the Hanzo, Roger playing Sylvanas, Mason Blaze on the Leoric, Tremor playing Diablo, and Infrared is on the Tychus. Here we go. Hanzo picking up that W quest here at level 1, only quest to be chosen thus far. We'll see what Sylvanas wants to grab. It will be the Overwhelming Affliction. Get that slow onto the front line as we see Kelsier is thrown directly into tower range here. Gets a big deflect, but also gets a big death. That wordplay didn't work out quite as well as I wanted. But First Blood still goes over to Fun Sappers. Nice reaction time from Tremor to just hit him with the overpower. Tremor gonna step up here, look for the reposition. Just trying to slow down the rotation pace of Anti-Clown Association in any way possible. Looks like Genji trying to hang out on the bottom side here, harass Leoric in lane just a little bit. Doing what a good Genji does, which is make the opponent think, make them wonder. Where are they going to be? Mason Blaze taking quite a lot of hits there, looking for that critical auto. As we see Yeah Boy coming on down here. Mason Blaze avoids the stun, but doesn't get the W, and Leoric will fall. Roger taking a hit there as Gotfilth on the chase. Roger able to get barely over the wall. Because right now, Anti-Clown Association have absolutely turned up the pressure. See Mason Blaze go ahead and scout out this camp attempt. Sylvanas on the way here. Mason Blaze going to show, but not going to tell the team to go to that camp. Bottom side camp goes over to Anti-Clown Association. Right side Bruiser to Fun Sappers. As the tanks continue to slap each other in the top lane. Sylvanas taking a little bit of damage. Had to head on back to base. As Anti-Clown Association continues to pour on the pressure here in the bottom lane. Mason Blaze going to try to get these down. A little bit of pressure here in the mid here. Vince taking some hits from Roger and Infrared. Gets quite low. But the stun goes out onto Weary Day in response. Tremor peeling away with that Shadow Charge. Somehow Kelsier didn't get rooted there. Not sure what happened. Infrared clears out the top side. Now Blaze working on this back camp for Anti-Clown Association. Could definitely use a little bit of help, but Brightwing having to port to the top lane to help out on that gank attempt. No percent damage. Yeah, we'll see what the we'll see if Hanzo ends up going any of that armor shred. Or it goes with the Giant Slayer at 16, but until then, Diablo definitely feels pretty strong. Godfilth steps forward, but Tremor gets the pin. See if Godfilth is going to try to go over the wall here. Nope, just going to stand their ground. Polymorph comes out onto Mason Blaze as the chase is on. Maka able to get that movement speed, though. And move away. Mason Blaze in some trouble there. Kelsier with the swift strike gets the kill. Actually, Hanzo getting the last hit there. Stealing the glory from the brother Shimada. I'm sure they will definitely not fight about that Thanksgiving dinner. Some more pressure onto the bottom lane here as Mason Blaze returns. Tremor waiting for an engage moment, but Godfilth on the top side. Not going to let that happen for free. Yeah, boy, dropping off 8 here on the low side as Tremor going right in after Godfilth. Nice slow. Natural agility's already been used, and that's going to be Hanzo going down. Nicely executed there by Fun Sappers. They have enough for a turn-in. Tremor able to drop off 19. Definitely a weight off Diablo's shoulders. With these remaining gems from Roger, the first Webweaver phase is underway. Tremor gets another quick pin there as 34 gems can be preserved. Ooh, Infrared is able to dash out of trouble. In the bottom lane here, Roger and Mason Blaze, once again, the duo of destruction. Getting some work done on the bottom wall. On the top side, Vince is looking at Weary Day, can't get the bump into the Blizzard. Checking the pressure in the off lane, we see Genji and Blaze dealing with Leoric here. That's going to be a quick kill. Swift strike reset for Kelsier. Brute comes out and, oh, Hanzo, nowhere to go. Will be taken down as well. Some very strong skirmish execution from both sides here. Mid wall is going to fall. Leo returns in the bottom lane as Hanzo is getting ready to spawn now. Vince sitting on 39 gems will not be rooted. Vince really wants to drop off those gems if possible. Dens are about to be here for Anti-Clown Association, so they might be able to bully their positioning just a bit. They've only got a few seconds to do so. Vince goes for the engage, not going to find it there. I want to see what May picks up for the heroic. Right now we've got Dragon Arrow, Bunker, and Blink Heal. X-Strike is going to be chosen for Genji, and it is Ice Wall here for May. Move on to the bottom lane. Dragon Arrow coming on out as we see Anduin and Sylvanas both going down. Big polymorph onto Mason Blaze. Leo is going to fall as well as Kelsier getting the last hits on the triple kill for Anti-Clown Association. Big engage there with their heroic ability gap. Heroics are definitely on side now for Fun Sappers. Got the Odin, Entomb, and Apocalypse here for Diablo. Going to see the Mind Control come on out as Mason Blaze being targeted once again, and that is Leoric going down. Kelsier is low. Mind Control is going to land onto Brightwing that time. Light Bomb onto Tremor. We're going to see a stun onto Blaze. Yeah, boy gets back into the bunker. Infrared gets the chase, and that is it for Genji. Yeah, boy next to fall. Gems were turned in, though, by Anti-Clown Association, so they only lose a handful rather than the several, many more that they could have lost. Vince harassing Tremor here in the top lane. As Fun Sappers closing back that XP gap with those extra kills. Bottom fort did fall. Only structure to fall so far this game. Both teams just getting their macro going. Bruiser camps being taken on both sides here. Fun Sappers are close to their next turn, and Anti-Clown Association somewhat farther away. Mid lane engaged. Godfilth not going to be flipped over there. 55 gems now in hand for Fun Sappers. See if they want to force something, but they are down level 13s right now. As Mason Blaze taking some hits there. Ice Wall comes on out, is going to catch 2. Mason Blaze with nowhere to go. Gets the Entomb down onto 3 before falling. There is the Apocalypse. Going to get a double stun. Can we see a follow-up? Infrared goes down. The resets are coming on through as Anduin falls. Tremor with 45 gems is trying to walk it on back. Will go down here. Roger not able to chase into the gems. That is a large... That is 45 on the ground. Fun Sappers had enough for a Turnid. Now they've got almost nothing at all. Anti-Clown Association now going to press their advantage here in the middle lane. Kelsier manages to get away from the double stun. Move into the mid, but no overpower to be had there for Tremor. Mid fort is going to go down. Sylvanas defending top. Is Tremor looking for a flank here? Not finding a good target. It's just going to move in onto Vince. Infrared activates, but will be blound. Blound, I say. And Tomb is going to trap Vince as Roger moves away. The Ice Wall lands onto Diablo in the front. Kelsier trying to get away here on the side. Infrared gets the Light Bomb stun onto Genji. Kelsier in trouble, going to be pinned. That is Genji going down. Maka gets in the bunker to get away. Vince is flipped away from the bunker. Mei to go down. Tremor's now chasing down Maka. Nice slow there from Yeah Boy. Allows Maka to get away from the stun. Godfilth got the counter kill onto Tychus, and now Tremor wants an engage here in the bottom lane. Maka with the heal. Oh, and that's a turnaround onto Roger next. Roger able to barely get away from trouble. There's the scatter, though. This brawl continues. Godfilth with no mana manages to get over the wall. Tremor engaging there, but now here comes Brightwing denying that engage. Maka blinking out of trouble. Unbelievable play from Maka on the Brightwing. Prevented so many kills there. Got away from trouble more than once in that scrap as well. So, Anti-Clown Association currently on the cusp of level 16. I'd say came out ahead, but everyone kind of had to head back to base anyway. As they look to restore their gem count here. Not quite enough for their next turn-in. Not really an opportunity to go for a boss here, despite being 2 levels ahead. We'll see if they want to force the issue here in the top lane. Tremor sees the move. Godfilth gonna start it. They're gonna push. They're gonna say, Fun Sappers, if you want to come in 15 versus 16, you go right ahead. Blaze here, just warding away in the mid lane. Roger scouts the boss. But that's just going to be ACA walking up and saying, thank you very much. Pushing onto the last remaining fort here of Fun Sappers. Yorick is in the bottom lane right now as Tremor could be in a bit of trouble. Yeah, boy, goes for the slow. Dragon Arrow comes on out, not going to land. Ice Wall is going to catch 1 here as they're looking at Diablo in the front. Polymorph comes out. Roger in trouble. That's going to be Weary Day coming on through for the save. Infrared has to pop the Odin, is going to try to clear this from safety. And now Anti-Clown Association can't find their way in here, so they're just going to back off and see what they can do. Tremor goes in, double stuns, looks for the domination turnaround. Vince able to get out of trouble. Mason Blaze thinking about a flank there, but gets cut off by the scatter arrow. Anti-Clown Association looking for a turn-in here. Maka's going to be dominated into the mid-turn-in. Maka blinks out of trouble just barely, and oh, the Entomb materializes as the Shadow Charge connects. That's Brightwing down. They're looking to turn it around onto Tremor, though. That's another soul reset. Infrared being chased down by Kelsier pulls back into the scatter arrow. X-Strike looking for the kill onto Roger. Kelsier jumps forward. Weary Day, Desperate Prayer. Is it going to be enough? No, that's Sylvanas going down. Now Godfilth is chasing out Weary Day. Tremor trying to peel here. Now Godfilth, has already jumped. Is trying to move away from Tremor and does so. Wow. Now Tremor's over the wall. They're looking at, yeah, boy, the root is on point. Dragon Arrow stun now onto 2 as once again, infinite brawl time. Nice blind onto Leoric. Mason Blaze is going to mount up and look for more. Dismount is good from Kelsier. And Maka is going to make sure no more gank attempt may fallen. Mason Blaze not going to be able to get the next turn in. 3 days forced to head back to base. Very, very back and forth in a very high kill game here. Anti-Clown Association up 16 to 10 on kills so far. As every fight has had 3, 4, 5 people dying every time. Tremor gonna peel in the mid there. There is the Entomb as Tremor goes in looking for the May. Vince is going to cryo freeze and move back to safety. Next Web Weavers are now on the way here. Mason Blaze gets peeled by Tremor. Weary Day. The next save. Web Weavers are going to move into some pretty advanced lanes here. Bottom wave is all the way up. Top wave is all the way up. This could be a lot of damage coming on through for Anti-Clown Association. Close to their level 20s. They might get it with these walls. Kelsier visiting from the top lane, helping to take down the remainder of that wall. Infrared Odin is expired here as the Web Weaver is slowly being taken down. 20s are online now for Anti-Clown Association as it looks like they're peeling away towards the bottom lane next. Dragon Arrow not going to land onto the back line there. Good dodge from Tremor. Web Weavers have fallen. Keeps have been saved. So the walls are now removed. Roger stepping up there as Kelsier moves in. Unstoppable popped by Sylvanas. Ice Wall not going to connect there on the top side of that keep. Still a 20 advantage here as Mind Control not going to connect. Good attempt there from Roger. Anti-Clown Association just going to park it here and look for the slow siege on this structure. Yeah, boy, goes in, and that is Sylvanas taken down mid-air. Great timing from Blaze and the follow-up from Genji. Now this almost certainly looks like it's going to be a keep going down. Anti-Clown Association, are they going to go for the 5v4 core? They're going to threaten it. They're going to step up here and look for a pick. That's Tremor. Stepped onto, and Kelsier steps up. Oh, Tremor's healing too much, though. X-Strike is a little bit too early. The Light Bomb stuns, and that is Genji to go down. Fun Sappers get the turnaround kill. Yeah, boy, trying to turn it into a kill, and there it is! That's Anduin going down. The timing on the Dragon Arrow, perfect to follow up with the jet propulsion. Mason Blaze in the back here as Tremor is going to get hit again here. Polymorph is out. Core down to 75% here. Genji down for another 40 seconds. Sylvanas about to be back. Anduin down for 40 seconds. Once again, both teams just trading haymakers in these fights. Fun Sappers yet to take a structure so far. They've got to deal with catapult every third wave in the mid and top. They've got to deal with catapults every wave here in the bottom lane. Anti-Clown Association, they can't just walk up on the boss the way they could before. They could try to force a fight here. They're going to tag it, but they're on even talent here as we see the move onto Vince there. Polymorph is on time. Now Anti-Clown Association does peel away from the boss. Red Web Weavers are on the way. Tremor going to be stopped by the Ice Wall. This is a big fight that's being forced. Tremor is going to Hellgate on out of trouble as the Mind Control lands onto Genji. This is looking like a disengage, though, from Anti-Clown Association. Web Weavers going to relax a little bit of the lane pressure here in top and bottom lane. Tremor moves forward, finds the double stun, and the move onto Blaze. Mind Control comes on out, but the Dragon Arrow counter. X-Strike lands perfectly onto Leoric, and Mason Blaze will go down. Anti-Clown Association down one hero right now as their Web Weaver pushes on in. Maka, a little bit bruised, is waiting for the heals to tick on over. It's Roger. Duels with Kelsier. Now the X-Strike, not going to hit onto Sylvanas. They're looking at Diablo next, and they do find that kill. That's a bullseye stun, though, onto Weary Day. Big scatter. And Anduin get away. The mind control almost hit Genji en route, but that is Anduin going down. Another great turnaround and pick from ACA. Tremor trying to find the pick onto the wall, and oh no! Diablo to go down. Mason Blaze is back, hits a big silence and doom, but Leoric goes down. A triple kill here for Anti-Clown Association, and it looks like they're just going to move in for the win. Mind control is good onto Genji. Gets the protect out. Kelsier moves to safety. Solid attempt there on the defense. But it's not going to be enough. Anti-Clown Association moves in towards the core. Double stun, triple stun, everybody stun. There goes Sylvanas. And ACA is going to pick up the victory in game number 2 and even up this series 1-1. GG. Excellent performance there from Anti-Clown Association. Very well executed on Tomb of the Spider Queen. Got ahead there, got some great pressure in the bottom lane, found the picks whenever they needed them, and turned it into a victory. That's how she goes. Very nicely done. Let's go to post-match. See what the stats can tell us here. Got filth on the Hanzo, 129,000 hero damage. Whoa! Coming out here on the Hanzo for Anti-Clown Association. Infrared on the Tychus, 61,000 there for Fun Sappers. 25 kills to 11. What a bloodbath. Put up the talents here as we update the scoreboard. Get prepared for a game number 3. All right, welcome back. We are in the lobby here for game number 3. Series tied up 1-1. Anti-Clown Association versus Fun Sappers in our 2 versus 3 seed playoff match. Very excited to see how this series continues to unfold. So we'll give them the caster ready and get ready to go here. Let's go back to map select, see where we're going to be going. We are going to Dragonshire. This time, Fun Sappers opting for the first pick. Anti-Clown Association going for the map. Teams are just getting everything sorted out, and then we will get started. Hope you refilled your water. Hope you were quick. I refilled my water. I need it. I gotta have it. Draft is up. Let's jump on in. Game number 3 here on Dragonshire. See what the priority picks are going to be. I'd be surprised if Brightwing was let through again. But there's a little bit of a meta in the meta here between these two teams. These are squads that have been doing battle for a very long time. Sometimes you know each other a little bit too well. You see those drafts coming, or you think you see them coming, because the opponent knows that you see them coming. So you get these drafts on drafts, insular metas, all sorts of tomfoolery. Brightwing taken away here by ACA, Hogger banned by Fun Sappers. Understandable. Hogger is pretty much unmatched top lane Dragonshire. Just does everything too well. Does everything way too well to be left up. Next set of bans here. Junkrat next to be taken down. See if ACA wants to remove that Sylvanas again, or if they're more worried about an Anduin or a Lucio. There goes the Anduin. This feels like it should be like a Blaze first pick, but Mason Blaze has been very partial to the Leoric thus far. So we might see a different line here from Fun Sappers. I'm interested to see what they go with for the first pick here. I was wondering about... Sylvanas is a very safe first pick. I was wondering if they were going to go for it. Because I feel like it's something that you can wait on, but it's tough to because it's very easy to pick up a Sylvanas in the 1-2. ACA, though, they're going for a double global on the 1-2. The Haka Falstad picked up by Yeah Boy and Got Filth. Falstad somewhat gankable, Dahaka somewhat less gankable. See what Fun Sappers is considering before the mid bans here. It is going to be that Blaze matchup, and Anubarak is picked up by Tremor. Classic here on Dragonshire. Can be a little bit scary to move through that center triangle as Anubarak sometimes, but it's very, very strong on the top lane gank and providing extra pressure for Blaze. Zeratul banned away here, understandably, as you've already got the Falstad picked up. Fun Sappers worrying about gank pressure on the double global. Well, probably just a Muradin I'd be worried about. Lucio gonna get rid of the cleanse potential. When a character gets banned by one team, does that mean only the other team can't pick them? No. When a character is banned, nobody can pick them. So even though blue, doesn't matter if blue bans Brightwing or red bans Brightwing, nobody in the draft can pick up a hero that has been banned by either team. ETC, the choice here from Vince, a possible third global. Kelsier going for the Gul'dan. Very strong wave clear, very strong siege, though a somewhat risky choice, as Gul'dan is somewhat lacking in escapability until level 20. We're to see a Genji here from Infrared and Karazim. Full dive mode has been activated here by Fun Sappers to try to punish that Gul'dan, and I feel like Anti-Clown Association felt it coming. They're going to go ahead and grab that Morales. Interesting choice here from Anti-Clown Association. So it feels like Morales and Gul'dan are going to try to stay spread and try to punish, like use one to punish the other, depending on who gets dove. Okay. Let us do it again. Game number 3 on the left and the blue. It is Anti-Clown Association. Maka is on the Morales. Kelsier is playing Gul'dan, Got Filth on the Falstad, Yeah Boy on the Dahaka, and Vince is on ETC. On the right in the red, we have Fun Sappers, Roger on the Genji, Infrared is playing Sylvanas, Weary Day on the Karazim, Tremor on Anubarak, Mason Blaze is on the Blaze.
Let the battle begin.
Here we go. Game number 3 is underway here. Raka coming in with the raiding party. Hope you had an excellent cast. Welcome, folks, to the Storm Division playoffs. Round number 1 here. This is a double knockout playoff tournament. Currently have the 2 seed versus the 3 seed. Winner will move on to the winners finals. Loser will move on to face the number 5 seed Performance Enhancing Gems next week. Safe rotations taken there by ACA. As right now, Fun Sappers definitely holding down control of the mid lane, or of the mid lane rotation, I should say. Falstad thinking about some harass in the top lane, but Blaze staying nice and safe by the wall. Slide out from Vince here as Tremor was looking for the stun, but went a little bit past the target there. That is one of the downfalls of Anubarak, is once you activate that burrow charge, there's, I think, a quarter second until you can reactivate it. which usually puts you past melee range. So you've got to back up a little bit there. Tremor goes in, finds the double stun onto Gul'dan. Maka has the beam on. Kelsier is going to have enough healing there to stay alive.
Capture the shrines. Inherit the Dragon Knight's power.
This tournament goes for 5 weeks.
Forsaken kingdom.
This is week 1 of our 5-week playoffs. Now, finals is not for another month, so I think you're safe, Cranky Hero. Don't worry. You're all good to go. Tremor goes in for the engage here onto Vince. A lot of beetles in chase there as ETC walks it away. See Morales and Gul'dan working on this back camp here for Anti-Clown Association. Mid-structure, or mid-wall, is being pressured by Fun Sappers here. Godfilth could be in a spot of trouble. Tremor waiting for the engage. Very nice job of holding those abilities, and Falstad will go down as first blood. Now Fun Sappers just roaming around looking for these kills, doing a great job so far. Yeah, boy, pushing the top lane as Vince denies Tremor from grabbing a quick Dragon Knight here. Now Blaze has to deal with the Bruiser camp. Won't be able to take back the top for a little bit. A lot of damage going on into this backline as Godfilth flies on down. Weary Day dashing over to Infrared. Fun Sappers will get away there. Gul'dan currently going for the W build, looking to grab those globes to get 20 to reduce mana costs for the rest of the game. I like W build here versus Karazim Genji. I think that's a solid choice here. Makes you much less gankable as a Gul'dan. As less gankable as a Gul'dan can be, W build makes you the most resilient there. Tremor going in there, can't quite find Maka. This bottom shrine is going to be flipped over to neutral here. Yeah, boy in the back looking for Infrared. The drag is there and Sylvanas goes down. Maka getting away from the burrow charge, turns it. Trying to walk it on forward here for Anti-Clown Association. Weary Day has the charges, though, to get out of trouble. Roger. Able to get away, mount up, and be on the path to safety. Tremor feeling the heat, able to get out of trouble in the bottom lane here. So we see Karazim and Sylvanas are back. They're looking to move around to the back line here, put some pressure onto Morales. They will do so effectively. Genji barely gets out of danger in the mid lane there. It's Falstad and ETC wanted that kill. Neither team really able to get a stronghold on both points at once here as Godfilth flying on down here. Tremor on the wrong side of things, turns it onto Maka. Nice peel there from Vince. It's going to get Morales back to safety for now, but now it's Vince to be going down. Fun Sappers pick up one there. Blaze trying to get around to the top side, but Dahaka has that lane pushed in, so Blaze won't be able to quickly take that top side back. Tremor looking for anyone here in the mid. No one to be found, though. 10s are almost here for Fun Sappers as we see the bottom lane pressure being created. Kelsier going to be caught out. Gets hit with that double stun. Maka with the heal beam. Oh, the body block from hell is not quite enough. Here comes Dahaka. They're looking for Tremor here. The drag connects perfectly as Vince gets the pushback. Unstoppable is popped, but the slide is in. And Anubarak goes down. Very nicely executed there from ACA. Now they're looking for Weary Day. Seven-sided is activated, but yeah, boy, with another great drag. That's Karazim to fall. Now Genji has the deflect, is going to X-strike over the wall. Tens now locked in for both sides. It is the stage dive here for ETC, so we do have a third global available. Medivac has been unlocked for Morales is a group global. Anti-Clown Association wants to be everywhere all the time with this setup. Also interesting to note, we have Reign of Destruction here for Gul'dan. I was thinking Horrify to try to blow up that melee engage, but Gul'dan instead is just going to go for the sieging ult. Trusting the team to get them out of trouble. Such faith. Roger into the back line, looking for Got Filth. There's the push forward. There's a gust, though. There's no wall there to stop Genji. Long jump on that Cyber Agility level 1. It's going to get Roger back out of there. Kelsier summoning the rain. It's engaged onto there by Tremor, but no damage in sight. The rain, it does, you know, a little bit of damage done as Morales is put into the cocoon here. We've got an engaged potential. Kelsier trying to walk it away. Morales is broken out. Double stun there from the tank. Silence is in as well. Big X strike, and Morales goes down. Drag is good. Vince with the slide, and Anubarak is counter-killed there by Anti-Clown Association. Fun Sappers couldn't quite get that snowball in the fight that they were looking for. Roger gonna walk it back to base. Vince looking, gets the find. Roger not gonna be able to back, at least right there. Cruiser camps are up, both teams aware. Gonna be looking to get those started. Kelsier working this on the left. Got Filth got the siege camp, as Fun Sappers picking up their bruiser camp as well. 12 seconds on this bottom side siege camp. As that'll be most likely started in a moment here, but we'll see what Fun Sappers is feeling. Looks like they're feeling this bottom camp. Weary Day. We get some help from the rest of the squad to quickly get this knocked out. Slide is good from Vince. Gonna interrupt Tremor. Maka sees it happening. Gets the bump off the point. The camp still goes over to Fun Sappers. Roger jumping over the wall to safety. Tremor looking for God Filth, but there is the old cocoon. It's actually going to get the stop there. Vince slides on through. Big gust. And that is going to be unbelievable. Somehow, Falstad gets away. In a 5v5 situation, Tremor burrows into the mid, not going to get the catch. Yeah Boy wants a drag here in the mid as well. Good split, though, from Fun Sappers. Here's the Medivac. They're going in. Team is moving into the keep. Anti-Clown Association as 5 is going to try to siege this down. Kelsier stepping away. Yeah Boy is just going to get on out of trouble. And this is 4 here. Godfilth is going to be stunned. Not going to be able to global on out. That is ETC to fall. Kelsier staying alive a little bit longer. Will go down as well. Got that Reign of Destruction interrupted. Keep does go down to half, though. A little bit of a mini Juice Pirates strat coming on out from Anti-Clown Association. Gone over the top. Grab one keep. Or half of one keep. Morales actually going down there. Where did Morales go down? Well, Morales was still alive back here. I thought they all went down. But a staggered kill onto Morales is better here for Fun Sappers. So now the Dragon Knight has been picked up, and we'll see what kind of pressure they can get. Dive is good onto Infrared, but oh, a great Unstoppable is popped. Just Infrared locked it just in time there. Fun Sappers with the level lead, with the Dragon Knight. Seeing what pressure they can create. See Genji moving to the top side here, looking for the Dahaka, but yeah boy gets the Lurker Strain pushback. Drag is good onto Genji. Essence is going to have to be used there as a stun comes out, and Dahaka still going down. Now Falstad is put into the cocoon as Fun Sappers want this extra kill. Godfilth gets away, gets the pushback. They're looking. They get those. They get the look onto Godfilth, but now we've got a scrap in the bottom lane as well. Maka in trouble. Weary Day gonna juke back to safety as we see Falstad getting away in the mid here. Top fort going to go down. Fun Sappers have now cleared away all of the remaining forts as Weary Day finds Godfilth but cannot secure the kill. Tremor thinking about going over the top here. The Hawk is still down. Just came up now. He's going to dig into the action. We could have a full-blown fight over this. There's the stage dive onto 4. Nice stun, though. Turning it around onto Vince is Fun Sappers. They lose the camp. They're going to have to walk away. Anti-Clown Association able to barely get there in time and defend their camp. Bottom side Bruiser. Another 40 seconds on that one. Tremor and Vince in a stare-off here. The bottom corridor. Now both teams in a little bit of a stalemate. See Fun Sappers have the opportunity to grab a Bruiser camp here. To try to keep their experience lead high. Big Bruiser on the other side getting ready to go as well. Right now, ETC waiting on the bottom side. Next objective is not ready just yet. Should be announced fairly soon.
Prepare yourselves.
And there it is.
The shrines
Uh-oh, Vince could be... Oh no, Tremor doesn't get over the wall! There's the slide as Tremor's gonna have to go the long way here. There's the Medivac that popped out. Stage dive is used. Gul'dan gonna get back to safety. Unfortunate geography there. Stopped Tremor from getting the cutoff. Bottom Bruiser camp is going to go over to Fun Sappers here, though. The next shrines are ready to go.
Dragon Knight and claim vengeance for my family.
Waiting to see when the next fly-in opportunity is here for Anti-Clown Association. Vince is going to be caught here in the mid. Double stun. There is the 7-sided, and ETC goes down. What a pick! Tremor, knowing the team could get in range, goes for the open lane stun, lands it, and that is a timely kill here for Fun Sappers. See Dahaka making sure that's not going to be a quick dragon capture here. Yeah, boy. He's going to try to move back to safety. Drag connects. There is the Medivac. They're trying to get Yeah Boy on board. The body blocks from Tremor are not enough. Just barely not enough. Nice escape there from Anti-Clown Association, but I don't think they can stop this next dragon. This looks like Roger is en route.
The fire comes for you.
They're looking for Falstad here in the bottom lane. Tremor gets the double engage. Silence goes out onto Tremor, though. Siabo hit the isolation. 3 pushing the bottom lane. Dragon in the mid. As Fun Sappers have their level 20s. Move is good. Nice corruption there from Gul'dan. Tremor. There's the kick. Stage dive in from ETC. Great stun timing from Mason Blaze. Vince gonna get out to safety, though. Dragon still 45 seconds. Still a lot of siege power. Can go through here for Genji. Fun Sappers just poking away here. Vince booted on back. Nice drag is... The drag is good onto Mason Blaze. Bunker is down. Big gust into the corner from Godfilth. There is the Storm Shield, though. It looks like this keep is going to go down. Dragon Knight is cleaving on forward. Tremor slowed by Kelsier. Cleansed by Weary Day. Anti-Clown Association unable to defend the keep, though it was going to be a pretty tough situation. They attempted most valiantly. Nubrak goes in for the long stun. Can't get the double, though, as Yeah Boy hits the drag. This is trouble for Tremor. The shield is just barely enough to keep a Nubrak alive. Maka recalling that Medivac. 30 seconds on that one. Halfway to level 20 is Anti-Clown Association. Fun Sapper's going to be coming across the map looking to possibly force a fight here. Camp goes over. Nubrak over the wall. Can't get the stun, though. On to Vince. Still a little bit of time they have before Anti-Clown Association hits their 20s. Not much, but a little bit of time. Tahaka, though, in the top lane is going to deny that possibility. 20v20 is now here. Anti-Clown Association down to 2 keeps remaining. Fun Sappers have all 6 structures up and ready to defend. Dragonshire is a map that you can lose control on. ACA has shown they are able to go straight to the bottom lane keep. So their lead is not necessarily secure here. Tremor dancing with Vince here. This bruiser camp could be the next point of contention. Double stun here as Roger harasses the back line. Contest on the point. Big gust into the corner as the Rain of Destruction comes on down. Silence is good onto that point as Tremor is taking a ton of damage. Anubarak goes down. Roger wants the turnaround kill as Mason Blaze stuns onto 2. There's the blink out from Vince. Somehow able to survive his ETC, but Dahaka goes down. 1 for 1 on the trade, and Fun Sappers do pick up the camp, which gives them a double bruiser camp push in the top lane. Vince wants to find Infrared here. Mason Blaze with the turnaround stun. Can Roger get this kill? Dashes in. Maka is there for the heals. Double push in the top lane must be dealt with, as the next Dragon Knight is getting ready to be claimed. We'll see if Fun Sappers... It looks like they're not going to be able to grab this straight away, unless Blaze wants to pick it up. Looks like Mason Blaze not interested. They definitely want Genji in there if possible. And you definitely want a Nubarak on the field if possible when they pick up this Dragon Knight as well. Anub is back. Dahaka will be here in a moment. Godfilth going to fly up to the top lane to prevent the next capture.
Blue team's core is under attack.
And now the stalemate returns once again. Both teams going to play around with vision. Roger going in, looking at a deep flank here. Vince is going to see it. Infrared is caught here as well as Kelsier takes quite a bit of damage, gets a little bit of that X-Strike. Silence comes out and Cocoon. Maka in big trouble, trying to walk it away. Tremor chases in. The shield is not enough. That is Morales to go down. Gul'dan is next. Yeah, boy, being chased out by Infrared. Blink from Vince. There's the slide. Can Vince get away? Yes. Can Godfilth get away? Infrared not going to ride the wave there. Still a double kill here for Fun Sappers, as Roger wants to move around to the core, going to avoid the power slide, as the Dragon Knight is picked up, and this looks like it's going to be a very difficult defense here for Anti-Clown Association. Yeah, boy splits the back, gets the drag, but nice job by Weary Day with the cleanse. Godfilth is being chased out by Roger on the right side. Nubarak goes down, but so does Falstad. Core shielding is now gone. Still 15 seconds on Morales, and this is going to be Fun Sappers picking up their second win in this best of 5. GG. Nicely played, nicely done. Fun Sappers striking back there on Dragonshire. With a very nice dive composition, getting picks from an extra long range throughout most of that game. Let's go to the post-match. See what the stats can tell us here. Kelsier on the Gul'dan leading the way on the damage. 185,000 on the siege, a little over 50,000 on the hero damage for Anti-Clown Association. Fun Sappers, it was Roger on the Genji, nearly a very nice 69,000 hero damage there on a 0 death performance. Nicely done, Roger. Take a quick look at the talents as we update the scoreboard. Get ourselves ready for a game number 4. Alrighty, welcome back. We're setting up here for game number 4. Anti-Clown Association versus Fun Sappers. Fun Sappers have a chance to close it out here. ACA needs to win the next 2 to take this series. Lobby's up, lobby's ready. Let's go to the map select. Show you that we are going to Cursed Hollow here for game number 4. Was this chosen? Let me double check here. feel like this was chosen by... Yeah, this was chosen by ACA. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Before we go into the draft, though, don't forget, we have a crowd-funded prize pool with Matcherino. Head on over to matcherino.com/t/Storm Division S5 to check out the current total. If you've got a couple bucks to spare, 100% of your donation goes directly to the players. Let's jump into the draft as we are up and running. Starting things off on Cursed Hollow here, Hogger and Junkrat taken away. Another map where globals can do some serious damage. Boss control is a big deal. Not uncommon to see double bruiser compositions as well. As we see Lucio next to be banned, and there goes the Brightwing. How you doing, Goon? Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. Fun Sappers with the first pick opportunity are going to lock in that Dahaka, unsurprisingly. Dahaka, one of the premier picks here. On Cursed Hollow. See if Anti-Clown Association is going to respond with that Falstad. Or if they're going to try to come up with a counter strategy, possibly, to the Falstad. Should it come through for Fun Sappers. Moradin Sylvanas, the choice here for Vince and Kelsier. You don't want to be forced into the Falstad that early. We'll see if Fun Sappers says, don't mind if I do, or if they're happy with their one global off the bat here. Moradin definitely a stalwart one here on Cursed Hollow. A lot of geography to jump over to get to safety. Face checker extraordinaire. Sylvanas, of course, tough to beat from the main DPS spot. Hanzo Anubarak. Tremor going back to the Anubarak. Mason Blaze choosing the Hanzo here, interestingly enough. Looks like Slug Hunter has joined the draft here. Who went out? Who went out? Looks like there was a little switcheroo. Infrared is in. Roger went out. So Slug Hunter currently in for Roger, so it looks like Mason Blaze is moving over to the damage position. Uther, the ban here from Anti-Clown Association. I see Genji banned out. No Genji this game. Is such a thing even allowed? So, with no Genji, does that mean Falstad is easier to pick here? Or are we going for a different strat? Anti-Clown Association, next two picks to come on through. Gotta think it's Anduin, but let's see. Anduin Urel here for, yeah boy, our first Urel of the day. Infrared's been around NGS for quite a while. Day and Infrared next. Picks here for Fun Sappers. We'll see how they want to round out this draft. No Anduin available. See if they want to go back to that Malfurion here. Well, they grab the Falstad for themselves, and it is a Stukov here for Weary Day to attempt to follow up the CC train. No Genji to go after that Falstad. We'll see what Gotfilth is considering here in the last pick position. No Hanzo. Could be going for that double bruiser here. Sylvanas is okay as a solo damage back there. Let's see what the choice is going to be. It is going to be the Zeratul. I was wondering if they were going to go for it. I thought it might be a little bit too late game focused, but they're going to grab that Zeratul. See if they can weather the storm here in the early game. And scale up and get those one-shots onto Hanzo and Falstad. Alrighty. Let's do it. Game number 4. On the left in the blue, we have Anti-Clown Association. Kelsier on the Sylvanas. Maka is playing Anduin. Gotfilth on the Zeratul. Vince on Muradin. And Yeah Boy on the Yrel. On the right in the red, Fun Sappers. Tremor on the Anubarak. Infrared is playing Hanzo. Weary Day on the Stukov. Mason Blaze is playing Falstad. And Slug Hunter is on the Dahaka.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Here we go. Game number 4 has commenced. Pre-splitting into lanes is Fun Sappers getting ready for anything Sylvanas might throw their way, but we see no such plays from Anti-Clown Association. They're looking for a mid-gank. Sylvanas will show in the waves, so the side lanes know they are safe for now. Tremor gonna rotate on down, try to find Yeah Boy, but didn't quite peel away quick enough. Looks like Anti-Clown Association are going full siege mode here on the top side. Mason Blaze just staying safe behind the wall. No ganks today, no sir, unless it's Tremor going in for the gank. Double stun is good onto Maka, but counter route is great, and that is Falstad going down. Slug Hunter digs in though and gets the kill onto Anduin. 1 for 1 there, but you know, Yrel in the bottom lane is just going to let these minions expire so as much as possible. Vince going to use that terrain once again to dig away. It's going to be a while. Falstad is able to fly on down to the bottom lane, but there are definitely some dilapidated orbs. Yeah Boy doing a great job of letting these minions just die away. Our first curse is on the bottom side of the map, so we see these teams taking care of their top side camps first. Actually, wouldn't they be taking care of their bottom side camps first? Interesting. Usually they go to the same side of the map first and then the opposite side of the map after. This is going to get Fun Sappers their first Bruiser Camp push. So ACA is going to get the second push, which can sometimes be more potent. Looks like the mid-bruiser hasn't yet been started, though, for Anti-Clown Association. We'll see if they're going to focus on that at all here. They're going to have to spend some time clearing away this push here.
Gather tribute and earn my favor.
First tribute spawning on the bottom side. Hanzo still trying to stack up here, 3 out of 20 on that level 1 quest. Mason Blaze stepping up there, getting those quick autos out from level 1 onto Yrel. Vince is thinking about a gank here. Mason Blaze stepping up. Here's the jump over the wall. Stormbolt doesn't connect. Tremor turning it around onto Yeah Boy. Yrel gonna get a knockback here. Gets the jump away, but the auto chases in. Yrel goes down. See Falstad fly up to the mid to deal with this counter pressure from Maka and Kelsier. Great use of the global there. Vince still dealing with the pressure. Tremor gonna get themselves a free curse point here in the bottom lane. Kelsier getting away from Slug Hunter there in the mid. These Fun Sappers are definitely taking full advantage of their global pressure to be as many places at once as they can. Turnaround, stun in the silent zone, but Yeah Boy is able to move it on back. Oh, they get the Zeratul in the top lane.
Shall we see who gathers?
Not a usual gank here in the early game, as Zeratul is tough to track down, but nicely pulled off there by Fun Sappers. They're going to try to siege in the bottom lane here. Tremor trying to dig away from trouble, as Vince continues to chase in with that Skullcracker. Jump over the top here. Weary Day wiggling is still going to get knocked back by Yrel. Body blocks are gold, and Stukov goes down. Anti-Clown Association got a bit of a push going here in the mid lane. Mason Blaze looking for a quick cap here on the top side. Got Filth is going to be stopped by Slug Hunter. What a play from Dahaka. It's going to go up 2-0 on the curse points. Very nicely done there by Slug Hunter. So this puts a little bit of an awkward position here for Anti-Clown Association because they have to deal with the next curse point, but bosses are now up and available on the map. They can try to sprint at their own boss to get it done as quickly as possible, but this next curse is going to be announced very, very shortly here.
I grow tired of your petty squabbling.
Tens are close, as Fun Sappers looking to get back their bottom lane sight. Next curse is near to Fun Sappers' boss. So that does allow Anti-Clown Association to kind of watch 2 points at the same time here. Fun Sappers do have their level 10s available. We've got the Mighty Gust, Cocoon, Massive Shove, Dragon Arrow, and Isolation. It's Tremor. Just going to go ahead and scout there. Tens have arrived for Anti-Clown Association as well. Mind Control, Might of the Nerazine, Light Bomb, Ardent Defender, and Avatar. Falstad on the top side, ready to global on in. Slug Hunter. Getting the push on the bottom side as the Siege Giants take the fort. So far, Fun Sappers looking very, very good in the early game here on Cursed Hollow. Mason Blaze stepping up with those big auto attacks. So right now, Fun Sappers a little bit split right now. Tahaka's in the bottom lane. Hanzo's in the mid. Ready to throw a Dragon Arrow on command. Tremor getting away from the gank attempt there. Looks like Anti-Clown Association not going to be able to get in range. This is going to be a quick 3 points. And curse goes over to Fun Sappers. See what they can do with it here. Slug Hunter stepping forward, looking for a drag here onto Yrel. The stun is good, but the pull is better. Yrel just trying to waste as much time as possible here of Fun Sappers. Great drag, though, from Slug Hunter. The Ardent Defender comes up in time as Anduin is put into the cocoon. Yeah, boy, gets over the wall here as Mason Blaze with a big gust. Baka with the self-light bomb binds a stun onto 2 as Yeah, boy continues to kite away. Zeratul is going to be the first to go down here as Mason Blaze in trouble. Counterkill is good from Anti-Clown Association. 1 for 1 so far on this curse, 15 seconds left. Fun Sappers don't really have the opportunity to stick around, though. Top lane pressure. Gonna get a minion wave in range. Do a little chip damage on this structure.
And so the curse ends.
Fun Sappers positioning around top boss here. They're gonna get it started. Still 15 seconds on Falstad Gust. It looks like Anti-Clown Association just gonna go do a boss of their own. Should be a level 13 for both sides here in just a moment. These bosses are claimed. There's the 13 for ACA. Top boss will almost certainly be taking down this fort. Bottom boss still has to go through a wall here, but Fun Sappers are currently positioned in the mid lane. See if they can get down for this defense. Yeah, boy. Trying to stay out of range on these rotations. Does do so. Kelsier mounted up, getting away from the speedy dino. As it looks like bottom boss should go down before it takes down the fort, but we shall see. Top boss will be taken down by the siege camp and by the rest of the wall here. Bottom fort is saved by Fun Sappers. Viriday's coming across. They're trying to invade this camp. Vince sees them moving across here. They're too late, and this could be ACA coming on through. There's the mind control. There's the jump. Weary in a lot of trouble here, trying to move back to safety. The gust comes out, but Stukov still going down. It's a bloodbath. Sylvanas for Hanzo here, as Fun Sappers continues to try to move it away. Godfilth broken out of the cocoon there. 2 for 1 for the side of Anti-Clown Association. There's a move onto the mid here, but Godfilth has the blink to move away. 15's in for both sides, as the tribute count has been reset to 0. Getting ready to spawn on the bottom side of the map here. Zeratul taking a couple of hits here. There's the dig. Had 1 extra blink, though. Zeratul gets back to safety. They're pinging Vince here. Weary Day not going to go for the dismount. Some harass here onto Tremor in the mid, though. Vince looking to step around, finds a stun onto Stukov. Tremor can't get the hit onto Godfilth as Dahaka digs on in, wants a drag, but is put into the chastise by Anduin. Anti-Clown Association was able to get the channel there, up 1-0 on these curse points once again. Fun Sappers just going to go ahead and get their bruiser camp started here. Anti-Clown Association locking in their level 16s, I should say, as they finish off this bottom fort. Still 2 minutes till the bosses are available. Oh, we got a move here onto the mid. Nubarak gets out of trouble. We'll see if Slug Hunter can get out as well. Zeratul getting those body blocks. There is the burrow. Tries to dodge the Stormbolt, but nice move there by Vince. Kill is earned by Anti-Clown Association. Double stun. There's a double root as well. Quite a bit of damage. Godfilth is saved. Falstad thinking about a quick cap here on the top side. Sylvanas put into the cocoon. Yeah, boy, stepping out of the bush there. That means Falstad definitely has the space. Oh, Yrel almost caught. Dragon Arrow onto 3. Ardent Defender is forced out there. Anti-Clown Association desperately going for this 5v3, but the defense is great from Fun Sappers. Mason Blaze picking up the point there. As Tremor continues to chase on through. The drag will be denied by the Sylvanas 16. Mason Blaze gets a push onto 2. They're looking for Maka here on the backside. Great over the wall by Weary Day. Shoves Yrel away, and we have a full-blown fight going on here. Kelsier in trouble. There goes Sylvanas. Vince has to pop the avatar. Does Vince have the cooldown? Yes, but Infrared is over the wall. They're looking for Muradin here. The healing is starting to come online. This looks like a delayed kill here as Vince not able to mount up. The arrow will not connect. Avatar is peeled away. They're looking for Mason Blaze down here. Muradin goes down, but so does Falstad. Godfilth is able to blink back to safety as Yrel is put into the cocoon. The brawls continue all over the map here. Looks like we've got another tribute spawning. Hanzo is in position here for Fun Sappers. Bosses are up in 10 seconds, though. With Falstad down, probably not an aggressive boss play here from Fun Sappers. They might grab this tribute and just grab their own boss. Anti-Clown Association. Are they going to come across without Muradin? I feel like that would be a very risky play, especially since Falstad can fly into this boss from the base. They're just going to come on down here and get their own boss going. Another trade here. Definitely a safer decision. Top boss taken here by Fun Sappers. Bottom, they'll quickly go over to Anti-Clown Association.
Shall we see who gathers enough?
Fun Sappers still a level ahead here, as the next tribute is getting ready to spawn. Fun Sappers could get another curse here if they pick up this one. See what the battle is going to look like. Boss has to move past these siege giants in the top lane. In the bottom lane here, Infrared ready to get this clear going. Tremor gets over some terrain. The isolation does not hit onto Godfilth. Slug Hunter could be in trouble there. There's the Dragon Arrow as the dig is great. What a Dragon Arrow, stunning the attempt out, and Slug Hunter will survive. That's 60 seconds without a major team fight tool, though. And it looks like Kelsier is going to pick this up to go 2-2 on the curse points. Top keep could be in trouble here. The boss looks healthy enough to take this down. Bottom boss is going to fall. Yeah, boy, looking for Mason Blaze, but the barrel roll is good. Top boss is definitely going to take down that keep. There it goes. Brawl here in the mid will continue. ACA is going to pick up this mid fort. There's the move. Yeah, boy, going to be caught. Silence is good. There's the drag. Can they get Yeah, boy here? Yrel in trouble. Going to pop the Ardent Defender after jumping back in there. Cocoon is going to stop the Zeratul for now. Yrel gets taken down, but the mind control is good onto a Nubarak. They've got Zeratul in the silent zone. 2 for 1 here for Fun Sappers. Anti-Clown Association, there is an open lane in top. Denial is good from Sylvanas. Vince moves on in there. Jumps back out of trouble. Dragon Arrow is good. Slug Hunter gets the drag follow-up, but Maka has another Leap of Faith for the save. Next tribute is getting ready to spawn. It's Curse for either team. Nubarak still down for 30. Zeratul still down for 30. Fun Sappers going for the instant channel here. Gonna see if they can get as much structure damage done as they can. Right now, though, mid is pushed back a little here by ACA. Bottom is starting to stack up a bit. But Yrel's going to go out there and deal with that. Anubarak on the way. They've still got 40 seconds or so on this curse, so looks like the move is to go mid here for Fun Sappers. Top camp is taken. Muradin thinking about going over the wall there. Slug Hunter sees them. Vince is going to get the jump there. Tremor, oh, can't get over the wall. Unfortunate there. Blocked by terrain for the second time in this series. Yeah, boy, gets the knockback. Vince can't get the Stormbolt, though. This curse does not a whole lot here for Fun Sappers.
My curse subsides.
Still 2 points on the board here for Anti-Clown Association. Now both teams have their 20s. Bosses are up in about a minute 20. That'll be the next major win condition for these teams. Mason Blaze going to try to time out this camp with the next wave. Possibly trying to bait forward Anti-Clown Association there into a rotation. Hanzo, the 18-22 finish on that level 1. At least it's done. At least it's done. Volstad still holding that cap. Finally going to get it there. I think they were trying to bait ACA forward, but they didn't take it. ACA just going to double back, get their bruiser camp going. Fun Sappers just positioning around top boss. They got it 18 seconds until that's available. See if ACA wants to force the issue here. They are coming up. It looks like they want a fight, but Yrel's in the bottom lane. Yrel is showing on the wave here, so they can't really take a fight. Very aggressive positioning here from Vince. Tremor sees the rotation there. Yrel is starting to come on up, as the bosses are now available. Slug Hunter trying to clear this wave, but Godfilth moves it on forward. Tahaka slowed. Moves back to safety. Stun is good. They're looking for Yrel. There's the stun. There's the silence. Pull is great, and Yrel is down. The gust pushes Vince away. Zeratul's in the cocoon. Light Bomb will not connect as Vince just has to walk it on out of there. Dragon Arrow will not land onto Zeratul as the Epicenter connects onto Vince, forces out the Avatar. 5v4 as Vince tries to turn it around for a fight. The double stun is great. Falstad goes down. Vince is over the wall. Godfilth is trying to get this last hit onto Infrared. Autos are connecting. The boss is triggered, and that's Hanzo down. Anti-Clown Association 4v5 have found 2 kills, and Godfilth wants more. Tremor is low. Silent Zone from Weary Day will not connect. Wow. This is going to be a curse here for Anti-Clown Association.
Now, you shall know my wrath.
Should help even out the lanes a little bit here. Slug Hunter will avoid the Stormbolt and get behind the wall. There's a nice stun. Oh, the drag. The drag is going to land onto the front line. The Silent Zone is perfect. It's a huge splash on the silence. Can they get Godfilth? No! The rewind stun does not come through in time. Godfilth gets away. Godfilth blinks in. There's a light bomb. Zeratul is low on health, though. Mind Control is good onto Slug Hunter. Can Dahaka get out? No, Dahaka is down. Anti-Clown Association have found the pick that they need. Big gust, though, from Mason Blaze. Falstad is back on the battlefield. But it's still a 5v4. Still 20 seconds on this curse. Bosses are still an option. Looks like Anti-Clown Association. They know that Gust was just used. So they know that they can come in and take this boss. Fun Sappers going across the bottom side of the map here. Looking like they want to go after this boss. Anti-Clown Association is going to double back, though. They're going to leave Zeratul solo. Can Fun Sappers take this in time? Boss down to half here. Yeah Boy is in range. Vince is coming across. Zeratul's not here, but neither is Anubarak. This is trouble. That is Falstad to go down. The instincts from ACA are tremendous here. They're going to get the double boss play, as Weary Day will be found. Both bosses taken. Stukov falls. Can Anti-Clown Association move through for the victory? They've got 40 seconds on Falstad, 55 on Stukov. They're going to grab this siege camp to try to push alongside the boss here. Dragon Arrow not going to hit Godfilth. And now they've stacked up a large push in the bottom lane. Slug Hunter gets the drag onto one. There's the light bomb coming on out, going to get the stun onto Dahaka. There is the Anduin put into the cocoon, but Dahaka still to fall here. Tremor and Infrared trying to get the defense here as Godfilth gets scattered all to hell. Hanzo goes down, and this looks like it's going to be it here. Anti-Clown Association have built the push that they need. Core is being shredded. Mason Blaze gets the push away, but this boss is just too healthy. This is going to be Anti-Clown Association grabbing the Game 4 victory, and we're going to be going to a game number 5. GG. A solid turnaround there from Anti-Clown Association. Great late-game decision-making. Leads to the picks, leads to the snowball, and leads to the victory. Let's go to the post-match here. Godfilth on the Zeratul, leading the way on that hero damage. Nearly 62,000 for Anti-Clown Association. Infrared on the Hanzo, little over 60,000 hero damage there for Fun Sappers. Game 5 is upcoming. What a matchup. What a matchup. Get the scoreboard updated. And we will prepare ourselves for a game number 5. All right. Alrighty, we are here. We are ready to go. Game number 5. Anti-Clown Association versus Fun Sappers. We're going to our final map here. Let's see where we're off to. It is going to be Towers of Doom for our final map, which means it is Infernal Shrines that is not picked up at all in this series. It's the only one. It's the only one that didn't get picked. Isn't that sad? Isn't that sad? Such is life. Let's get into the draft. We are here for a game number 5. Once again, Fun Sappers will be first to act here. The ultimate final map of a series. Towers of Doom has been chosen. Offlane will be the focus here as Hogger and Dahaka take the first 2 bans. I think it's probably still just Junkrat, Brightwing on the bans, but we'll see what these teams think. They might angle for one of them. Junkrat hits the ban board. Anti-Clown Association. Might play for a trade on the Brightwing and the Lucio. Or they might just ban the one that they don't want to see. See what their thoughts are with this pick. I might ban something like Sylvanas. Try to trade out the 2 healers. Yeah. I think Lucio... Potentially go over Brightwing. I think Lucio is that much better on the map, though. It's really hard to play against a Lucio on Towers of Doom. I understand it. Weary Day will pick up the Brightwing in response. So we'll see what the choices are. Yeah, boy. Grabbing up that Blaze. I imagine it's a Sylvanas or a Hanzo next to it, but could be an Anduin or something as well. Just to try to lock up that premier healer. Oh, a Diablo from Vince. This is something that Vince has been doing a lot lately, which is early round Diablo picks. Just really wanting the big red machine, that big comfort pick that he plays so well. Fun Sappers on the other side. They've already got their Brightwing to try to deal with Diablo. See what sort of percent damage they're thinking about. We get 2. Leoric and Sylvanas going to be the choice here for Slug Hunter and Infrared. All right. Anti-Clown Association. They could pick the Hanzo for themselves. I might ban a Greymane here to just help protect Diablo a little bit. They're going to take away Johanna, though. Johanna definitely decent at controlling that front line that they've built. Fun Sappers. I'd be possibly worried about a Stukov. They're going to ban away the fall stat here. Try to not allow a counter global against Brightwing. Anti-Clown Association looking at their next 2 picks. Towers of Doom, you think about range. Hanzo is definitely one of the options. It's a Deckard Kane here for Maka, our first Deckard of the series. Deckard, one of the few healers that can interrupt channels at range, so it's definitely useful there. I was wondering if something like a Chromie might come on through, but against Brightwing, maybe not the choice. Final 2 picks for Fun Sappers. We're gonna get that Muradin and Genji. Going full dive into that back line once again. Dot Filth with the final pick here. Full flex mode. We're gonna see the Zeratul again. Probably not into Brightwing. If I had to guess, probably not gonna pick Zeratul into Brightwing, but you never know. Dot Filth might go for a Phoenix here. Wouldn't be the last time I've heard of it. I'm gonna go for the Thrall. Solo backline Hanzo, gonna try to get some control onto that Muradin, some extra control possibly onto the Genji. I like it. I'm not one to, you know, throw compliments Thrall's way willy-nilly. But considering this setup from Fun Sappers, I think a little bit of CC will go a long way. to help follow up with this Diablo Blaze. Hard to bet against Genji, but let's see how it goes. On the left in the blue for our game number 5 is Anti-Clown Association. Vince is on the Diablo, Maka on Deckard, Got Filth is on the Thrall, yeah boys on the Blaze, and we've got Kelsier on the Hanzo. On the right in the red, it is Fun Sappers, Infrared on the Sylvanas, Weary Day playing Brightwing, Slug Hunter on the Leoric, Mason Blaze on the Leoric. What? What? Slug Hunter's on the Leoric, Mason Blaze is on the Genji, and Tremor's on the Murden. I was looking at that model of Genji on this lizard, and I was like, what on earth is that? From above. Oh, goodness gracious. There we go. It completely threw me off the silhouette of Mason Blaze's hero there. I was like, Leoric, that doesn't make any sense. Tremor is going to get stunned 8 times from Sunday there, but still gets out okay. Still had a bit of that physical armor from the base. Looks like we got a scrap here between lanes on the top side as well, as Got Filth and Yeboy are looking for a scrap here. Got Filth is slowed and is going to go down. First blood goes to Fun Sappers. Sylvanas, good rotation there from Infrared, just getting to the bottom lane, making sure no XP was lost. The gank squad is able to pick up the mid, and then the rotations can commence once more. Sapper camps are up and running. See Weary Day ushering the team over to the right-hand side. Both teams going to go ahead and grab their Sappers here. They're all holding down the mid as Leoric having to go back and tap to deal with the Blaze damage. Looks like the camp clear slightly favoring side of Fun Sappers, at least for the moment. Anti-Clown Association. Once Hanzo picks up that wave clear option at level 4, certain will add to that camp clear speed. Looks like we got another collapse here in the mid as Got Filth and Yeboy taking a little bit of damage there. Slug Hunter gets the slow. Blaze still very healthy. Those potions will be just fine. Sappers collide down here in the bottom lane. Looks like Fun Sappers have the positional advantage there. We'll see if they can usher their 3-on forward to the gate. It looks like no. Anti-Clown Association just going to jump up and try to clear those on the spot here. Another gank attempt in the mid. Genji and Brightwing continuing to be a nuisance here on the side of Fun Sappers. Godfilth getting that Tempest hit. As Thralls are often known to do. Altar Phase is activating here. Looks like Leoric trying to get the top camp going, but yeah, boy, in the area. Gonna say no to that. Mason Blaze gonna say no to that. Got Filth gonna say no to that. But Blaze is gonna be the first to go down. Genji gonna have to get out of trouble there as Got Filth in some trouble as well. And here comes Burden and Deckard. The camp has all but reset itself as the brawl continues. We got 4 in the top lane. Got Filth is gonna be chased down and taken down. Hanzo is just stalling out Infrared here. As ACA got their top left side. Infrared gonna get out of trouble. No one's taken top right just yet. Genji staying in the area just to make sure Leo gets out of there okay. Kelsier gonna be forced back, and this looks like it's gonna be a 2-for-1 here for the side of Fun Sappers. Leo gets the Sappers to connect, taking down that top wall. Vince is going to be caught on this rotation a little bit here. 7s are online. Deckard Potion's helpful here as Vince tries to track on backwards. Oh, big stun though, and that is Diablo going down. Tremor just keeping on and keeping on with that Skullcracker. Diablo with nowhere to go. Sapper camps are up once again. We're going to see Fun Sappers get theirs going. Currently up 4 kills to 0 in the early minutes of this game. Boy taking a little bit of damage. Mason Blaze jumping back to safety. Sappers will be claimed on the right. Tremor coming across here, finds an extra stun onto Diablo. See that soul shield? Preventing the Q damage as ACA grabs their left side Sapper. Godfilth could be in a spot of trouble once again. Mason Blaze jumps down, and no potions allowed. There goes Thrall. Kelsier being chased out is forced to hit the natural agility over the wall. Single altar phase coming on up here. Gonna be in the deep bottom lane. Right now, Fun Sappers controlling that lane wave. As Leoric continues to counter Soak versus Blaze. Genji just making life difficult here for Vince. As the Sappers collide. Altar is now coming on up here. PCA have evened up the lane a little bit, so they'll have an opportunity to step up and possibly contest, but Fun Sappers did just find their 10s, so contesting is probably not the way to go. They'll just take the 4 shots. 10s are here. We've got the Entomb, X-Strike, Blink Heal, Wailing Arrow, and Avatar here on the side of Fun Sappers. ACA currently 1 step away. As Godfilth going to be run down again here. Fun Sappers looking to take down the top structure. Polymorph comes on out onto Yeah Boy just after the jet propulsion connects. Slug Hunter and Mason Blaze just going to step on up here. Blaze taking quite a bit of damage. Mason Blaze a little light in the mana department, though. Vince is flanking around. Mason Blaze going to get that jump over the wall. Nice Polymorph timing. Gets everyone away from the wall, and now Diablo gonna be getting out of trouble just barely. Not sure what that finish, that completion was for. Weird. Only 78 souls on Diablo. Not sure what that was about, but that's okay. 10s are in for the side of Anti-Clown Association. We've got the Fire Breath, Lightning Breath, I should say. Bunker, Stay a While and Listen, Dragon Arrow, and Sundering. This Tremor gonna be able to get out of trouble there just barely. So we have a double altar phase coming up next. Top Sapper claimed once again here by Fun Sappers. Blaze not going to be able to respond in time. This structure almost certainly going down. Genji is on the way here. Godfilth moving on forward. Vince gets the stun here on the top side, but his Polymorph. Tremor gonna jump over the wall. Fun Sappers. Ooh, there, very nice Sunder, but there is the full engage onto 2. Stay a while and listen. Brightwing goes down. Muradin goes down. Great ult usage and timing there on the side of Anti-Clown Association. They get the camp steal. They're going to get at least 1, if not 2 of these channels. However, only 3 shots per channel. This top structure was taken down by that push. Looking for Slug Hunter here. First stun comes on out. There's the overpower. Not going to be able to get the Shadow Charge timing, though, as Slug Hunter was mashing that E. Fun Sappers currently up 13-12, but had to get back to base, so not going to be able to contest this left side camp. Possible turnaround. There's the Entomb onto Vince. The Soul Shield is popped, but Diablo's armor is now gone. Slug Hunter in trouble is going to be taken down there. Hanzo bringing through the damage, but now Vince is low. X-Strike is going to confirm that kill. Now Polymorph goes out onto Kelsier. Natural agility. Good direction there as the Sundering connects. Great turnaround. Muradin goes down. ACA with the 2-for-1 there. And Diablo already back on the battlefield. Polymorph Sapper collides. Great timing on that stun. Slug Hunter gonna have to Spooky Walk on back. Muradin still down for 5 seconds here. Fun Sappers do have full control of the top lane, though. Anti-Clown Association not in a huge hurry to get that back. They know bottom lane control is much, much more valuable here. And core healths are still so high that losing a couple shots here and there isn't as important as the overall map control goals. Polymorph goes out. Infrared will not be targeted there. Mason Blaze jumps right in. Tremor gets the stun. There is the X-Strike, and Hanzo goes down. Maka with the stay while and listen, just a scooch too late. Scott Filth being run down here, and Tomb was already used. Thrall will get away. There's the stun and the follow-up onto Vince. Jet Propulsion lands here from Yeah Boy. Maka continuing to lay down those big potions. Leoric still dealing with Thrall here in the mid. Godfilth gets the Sunder. Nice root follow-up. Slug Hunter could be in trouble here. But no, it's actually Thrall that goes down. Slug Hunter gets out of range of those towers. The fight continues down here on the bottom side. Stun onto Blaze. There's the Dragon Arrow, going to get hit 2 in the back. Yeah Boy trying to move it onto those potions. This finds 2 of them. Lightning Breath is going to be the end of Leoric. Now they want to find Infrared here. Infrared will be saved by Weary Day. Tremor in the back is going to hit that Avatar, but look at these potions. Just sustaining ACA completely in that engagement. And now it's Muradin to fall here. 2 for 1 with Thrall down. Just coming back up now. Leo and Muradin taking a break. Anti-Clown Association looking for another 3 shots off of this channel. Thrall gonna find some time to head on up to the top lane and try to help take this structure back. This will allow Fun Sappers to grab their bottom side Sappers. Kelsier and Maka taking him on the left. Thrall still showing on the top wave. Fun Sappers coming across will be a little bit too late. Mason Blaze not able to jump on the point in time there. 16's in for both sides, and this is still looking pretty close. Very, very close here. Once Thrall gets that top structure back, as long as ACA avoids a major fight, will be as even as it gets. Vince with those potions to move back to. As all 3 Sappers will connect onto the structure. A little bit of mid-pressure here from Fun Sappers as Thrall is taking the top lane back for Anti-Clown Association. Slug Hunter gonna have to get out of trouble there in the mid lane. Got Filth on the chase, gets the Sunder. There's the heal though from Weary Day just in time. Tremor on the bottom side avoids the jet propulsion. There's the jump into the back here. Got Filth. Can't turn it around with the Feral Spirit. Triple Alter Phase has been activated there. Yeah Boy gets out of trouble. Slug Hunter was moving forward looking for an Entomb here. May go for it onto Vince. Not gonna hit it though. Next phase is getting ready to go. Weary Day on the bottom side, playing with fire a little bit here. So Yeah Boy puts down the flames. Thrall looking for top left channel. Theo on top right. Genji is going to get a little bit of harass on the top left. Looks like Deckard has the channel on the bottom side here, so 1 for 1 so far. 4 shots for both sides. A little bit of a cutoff there. Yeah Boy doubles back. Genji trying to deal with Thrall here. Brightwing went up to the top side as well, and Slug Hunter gets the channel before Yeah Boy can get there in time. Weary Day was thinking about hearthing away, but Mason Blaze just gets over the wall and provides a blink heal target. Fun Sappers get the 2 for 1. Sunder goes out. There's the stun onto 2. 1 unstoppable. Tremor hits the Avatar. There's the flip. Slug Hunter in a little bit of trouble there, trying to get some extra healing, but Leo goes down. Nice pickup there by Anti-Clown Association. Leo will be back shortly, though. Genji checks out the boss. No boss plays to be had as we see the rotation from Anti-Clown Association down to the bottom lane here. Sapper camps are up once again. The Orc will be back in a couple of seconds here. We'll see if Anti-Clown Association is going to go for the invade. There's the scout over the wall. They see they've got some time, but Slug is on the way back here. They're not going to go for it. Instead, they're going to go for the kill onto Leoric. Slug Hunter very, very low, getting under 700 health there. So Now the Sapper push commences. Tremor trying to go into the back there, but the stun hits the wave. Now they find the stun onto the front line. They're looking for the Murden kill. Tremor's going to be healed just in time. There is the Entomb onto Got Filth. Bunker has been popped and gets Thrall out of trouble. There is the arrow, not going to connect from Kelsier. The back and forth continues here. The Anti-Clown Association restarts their siege. Double altar phase is activating here on the top side of the map. Bjork is there to start the channel in time. Looks like there's not going to be an interrupt opportunity on the right. Fun Sappers feeling like they're a little bit on the back foot here. Are going to simply take the trade.
Enough of this charade. Bring down the Gravekeeper's core.
Anti-Clown Association definitely having the momentum here. Tremor trying to step up. Blocks the jet propulsion, and here comes the Brightwing. Slug Hunter here as well. Puts up the Entomb just in case. There is no bunker to be had, and that is Blaze going down. Very nicely timed. Fun Sappers trying to get some agency back in this map here. They're going to do a While We're Here boss in the top lane. Meanwhile, Anti-Clown Association grouping up to try to take this bottom structure. Thrall sunders, but can't get the hit onto Infrared. If this was League of Legends, there would have been a question mark thing in all chat. That's what there would have been. 4 shots go onto the core, putting the core health of ACA down to 12, and they don't get the bottom structure. Tremor has come down to the bottom lane with Weary Day. They try to jump forward on the Got Filth, but our Murden was stopped by the Feral Spirit there. Now they're looking at Vince. Skullcracker stuns. There is the Stormbolt. The healing, though, from the Flame Stomp is great. Gigantic silence from the Wailing Arrow. Still, Vince gets away. Mason Blaze not done, though. Peels on in as the chase continues. Structure turned off by Infrared. There's the X-Strike. Look at the Entomb! The Entomb is huge. Deckard goes down. The Lightning Breath not enough to dissuade the Fun Sappers, as Vince is going to have to Hellgate back to safety. We've got a double altar phase coming up next. Could be 10 shots onto the core here for the side of Fun Sappers. That means if they can get 2 of these little saplings across, they could lock up this game right now. See if they've got the time to do it all. Deckard's still down for 35 seconds. Yeah, boy, will not be able to get this channel through. ACA, they have to defend this top left channel. Thrall down in the bottom lane has to kill at least 2 of those Sappers to make sure this isn't the end right now. They're not going to be able to stop the channel. Oh, they are. The bullseye connects. Hanzo gets the first interrupt. Backside channel is completed. Scatter Arrow does find the next interrupt here. As Kelsier with the excellent aim. Blaze has the next one. They're trying to make time for Deckard, but over the wall onto Yeah Boy. Can they get him before the bunker comes out? They can! That's Blaze going down. Fun Sappers are now going to jump onto the top tower here to try to get 1 extra shot. Anti-Clown Association now without Blaze. Sunder comes out. They're looking for the quick pick onto the Leoric. Leoric is not down. The Entomb lands, and that is Hanzo to fall. Maka in huge trouble here as Mason Blaze gets the cutoff. Maka trying to walk it over these potions will heal back up. Slug Hunter in trouble, continuing to be roasted. That is Leo going down. Mason Blaze being chased out by Vince. This epic battle continues here. Mason Blaze looking for a quick channel. Can anyone interrupt? No, that is 6 shots onto the core, and ACA is down to 1 health. X-Strike is good, but Diablos just will not be killed. Boss is in over 2 minutes. That's not a current win condition. There is a Sapper camp here on the bottom side. 1 needs to get across. Fortunately, there's no Garrosh or anything that can just throw one over the line here for Fun Sappers. Fun Sappers, they've got a pretty healthy lead in core health. Got a good lead on the map here. Genji is going to try to create some Sapper pressure in the top lane. Rest of the squad getting pressure in the bottom lane, trying to get a fork here. But looks like ACA are going to grab their top tower back to deny this Sapper push. But now they need to come on down here. The Sappers are stopped. Fun Sappers are staying here on the top side. They're going to abandon the bottom side push. Instead, they're going to try to take this tower back instantly. Fortunately, the Sappers are all going to connect on the structure here. So the bottom Sapper is going to be cleared away. Fun Sappers do get their top lane control back, but they could not clear the structure before the saplings connected. Still, it is a double channel here. This is a tough situation for ACA. That means they've got to force a fight quickly. Stun is good onto Tremor. There's the follow-up, but the Avatar is ready. Slug Hunter has to get on out of there, being roasted down. Sunder hits, and the heal from the phase shift is very, very low. Minus 75% healing put onto that. ACA looking for the mid channel here as Sylvanas is sneaking away. Double stun comes out as Mason Blaze is trying to get the stoppage here. Infrared is going to get hit by the Dragon Arrow. Yeah Boy is in position for the next interrupt here. Kelsier in trouble as ACA was split. Hanzo goes down. No one has either channel so far. Fun Sappers are trying to stay split here. Tremor in trouble, jumps back to safety. Maka barely gets into the bunker. Still, Deckard goes down. Tremor in trouble on the bottom side, will be taken out by the tower. Two are down on the side of ACA. Mason Blaze is going to try to channel here. That is Blaze going down. Godfilth and Vince the only ones left. The Entomb cuts off the escape. Mason Blaze is looking... Oh my goodness. Godfilth with the fadeaway Feral Spirit. But Fun Sappers are going to get the last hit onto Diablo, and this is going to be the game. Fun Sappers get the channel. They go up 3-2. That is the series victory. They are moving on to the winners finals. Very nicely played there by Fun Sappers. A tough comp to pull off for sure. Anti-Clown Association bounced back several times in that matchup, but it was Fun Sappers who win the day here with the 3-2. Very nicely done. Checking out the stats here in our final game of the day. Godfilth on the Thrall, nearly 75,000 hero damage on the green machine. Mason Blaze on the Genji there for Fun Sappers, a 0-death performance, 84,500 hero damage. Take a look at the talents one last time for those who are interested, and we will close out today's broadcast.